By way of setting the scene, I'm going to introduce you to Tim. Tim's a graphic designer. He's been working hard for years without really feeling very fulfilled, and really he's settled for making a living rather than having a life. He's fed up with his job and how his boss is treating him, but he's afraid to rock the boat as new jobs are pretty hard to come by. So Tim wants to talk to his boss and knows that he needs to have this big conversation, but he's a bit worried that if he loses it, he might end up resigning, basically. Over here we have Alex. So Alex is Tim's boss at the design agency where they both work. Alex is the owner of the business and he employs 6 graphic designers. He's got a strong work ethic. He's also got a family, although he's finding it increasingly difficult to run the agency while having his young family. Morale at the agency has been dropping in recent months. So Alex made Tim a design director a few months ago, but it's not really made any difference at all. Tim was delighted at first, but there was no financial reward, and the other graphic designers just carried on reporting it to Alex as before. So Tim's just feeling pretty fed up. So here we are, Tim and Alex. It's a typical day at the office. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Tim! There you are. Looking all over for you.
Been here.
The proposal I told you about.
Yes.
They're going to need it for Friday at 10. That's this Friday at 10. The Pisco proposal is got to be ready for Friday, this Friday 10. So there you go. Come on,
you know I've got this other thing to finish.
Yeah, I know.
The Anderson project.
Look at the difference in size.
Yeah,
skinny little thing, big fat thing. That'll
take
no time at all.
That doesn't mean it's going to take long. Look, can we get an extension?
Yeah, till Friday at 10, like I said.
No, I'm just not going to.
No, they need it for Friday at 10.
Alright.
So that's sorted then. Good.
Alright. Alex, have you got a minute?
A minute.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I need to talk to you about.
Okay, you need to talk to me. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yep.
Well,
I'll turn this off.
Yeah.
If you want me to listen, I'll turn it off.
Is it?
No, it's all.
It's one thing really. It's just that I'm really struggling to get all this work done. You know, I mean,
aren't we all? I mean, up to here. I know the feeling.
Really?
I know the feeling.
Because it's just that it seems that you always.
Price of success, Tim. Price of success. Anyway, what is it you want to talk about?
Well, it's just you keep dumping all this work on me. I'm just falling behind. I'm feeling really overwhelmed. I don't know what to do.
This is Tim. It's the nature of the business. Are you not coping? What?
Well, I'm really struggling. I mean, I need a little bit more support.
Tim, we all need support. I need support. I need you to get this done.
That's not the kind of support I need.
Is this going to take long? Because I've got a meeting.
Well, okay. Look. Can we put it like this?
Tim, have you gone on one of these assertiveness trainings? Is this what you're
No. The thing is, I just don't seem to be able to get through to you that I'm not managing to keep up with all this work.
Well, I've noticed. I have noticed. You don't need to tell me this, Tim. Tim, you don't need to tell me.
I'm telling you, you're not.
Tim, get your head down. 10 o'clock Friday, Pisco.
I can't. It means I'm going to have to stay late again tonight.
Yes.
I'm going to miss my running. I like to go running. I'm not going to be able to do it if I stay late again. It's just.
Tim, we've all got hobbies.
Oh God, man.
We've all got hobbies.
I'm really struggling with this.
Anyway, so we're sorted then. I'm glad you talked. You know my door's always open. I've got to go some book launch tonight.
I just don't seem to find a way in to explain to him what I need to change. You know, every time I try to have a conversation, he's always on his phone, he's got something else to do, he hasn't got 5 minutes to listen to me, and I'm just worried that if I have a conversation with him, nothing's going to change.
Okay, well let's take a look at how you might be able to have a different kind of conversation with him. Okay, so sometimes it's really important that you find the right moment to talk with Alex. You know, if he's just like halfway out of the door and on his mobile phone, it might not be the best moment. But once you find the moment to talk with him, you need to find a good opening. Yeah?
Opening, right.
Yeah,
Okay. Like what?
You've got to work on your opening. Well, one of the things that can help is to start with something that Alex can't argue with. Okay, so just what the facts of the situation are.
Right.
Okay, that you can state as neutrally as possible. So what would the facts
well, like,
be?
so he's bullying me, and I'm pissed off with it.
No. Those are your judgments, and what I want are your observations that anybody could agree with. What I mean by observations, it's like putting it in a way that I could video it and I could see it played back. Okay? Observations, the objective reality of what is going on. Just give me that in a couple of sentences.
Okay, well, I mean, he knows I'm staying late every night. I'm not, I mean, look at me, I'm putting on weight, I'm not able to do my running, I'm getting home late after the kids have gone to sleep. I mean, I'm just not enjoying my life at the moment.
Okay, that's it. So we're now on to observations. He's asking you to stay late on a regular basis.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
Beyond your contracted hours.
For sure.
Yeah, okay, that's observations.
Okay.
Okay, so that's part one. That's where you start, okay? And then you can be neutral about that.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
So then what I want you to do is tell him how you're feeling as cleanly and as clearly as you can.
It's going to be tricky, you see. It's going to be really difficult. That's why I'm just worried I'm going to lose it. You know, I'm just going to splurt it all out.
Well, practice with me. Imagine that I'm Alex and you've got no fear of my response. Tell me, as Alex, how you're feeling.
Alex! I'm feeling angry. Really, really angry. Because you're taking advantage of me.
Okay, just try and rephrase it. I'm feeling really angry because...
Because I'm having to stay late.
That's it, yeah. Using I statements instead of pointing the finger at the other person can sometimes put out fires, okay?
Okay.
I'm having to stay late.
I'm having to stay late.
Yeah.
I'm feeling angry.
Okay.
I'm frustrated.
Okay.
Because I've got this new job title and it doesn't come with any rise in salary. Okay, I get it. All right.
Okay. So that's why you're feeling frustrated. So now what I want you to do is share your thoughts about the situation. Okay? Now the temptation at this point is to talk in terms of I'm right and you're wrong, you know, or I'm a victim and you're the oppressor. So forget that. What I want you to do is talk about the situation in terms of what's not working for you. Express it in that way.
I mean, what's not working is the fact that I'm having to stay late in the evening. I'm not getting involved in any of the decisions that are made about our projects. He lands work on me, and then I don't get home till late. I haven't seen the kids before they go to bed. So, I mean, that's what's not working for me. Basically, it's the whole thing.
Great. Okay. Clearly stated. And just to create a bit of balance in the conversation and to make it so that he can maybe hear what you've got to say. What is working? And be sincere. Don't just make it up. What is working?
Well, I mean, I suppose I am grateful that he gave me the job. You know, because I enjoy the work. There's just too much of it, really. But it's great that we've got so many clients. You know, and he's quite enthusiastic about the whole design world. So, you know, that's good.
Okay.
I suppose that's something positive, I guess.
Yeah, it's good to hold on to that as well, in amongst everything else. Okay, so what is working, and then the final bit with communication is that often when there are difficulties, it's because we have unmet needs. Okay, there are needs that aren't being acknowledged, aren't being attended to. So, what do you need from Alex? If you were going to make a request, what would it be?
Well, I suppose what I need for him to do is to involve me in the planning of the project, so that we can schedule our time together, so that I know when something's going to finish, and then I can organise my own diary. And then, I guess, give me some warning if he needs me to stay later, because at the moment he just comes in and expects me to get this done by the next morning.
Perfect. Okay, so ready for your next conversation with Alex.
Right.
Let me just quickly recap that. You're going to pick the moment,
Yes.
okay, and the time. You're going to be clear about your opening, and then I suggest you move through those 4 things: your observations, your feelings, your thoughts, and then what you need. Yeah, okay. OFTN, often. Often. You just think often, okay? And that gives you a sequence to follow when you've got to speak your truth and find your voice. Okay, good luck, Tim.
Alex, it's 5 o'clock, the time I asked if we could have our meeting.
Yep. And phone's in the drawer. As agreed. Phone's in the drawer.
Good, thank you. Only I've got a few things that I need to say to you.
Right.
It's been a couple of years now since you made me design director.
Yep. And for talent.
Thank you.
Eye for talent.
I appreciate that. And obviously that has brought a lot of responsibility with it and quite a lot of extra work. And the problem I'm having is that I'm often having to stay late in the evenings. Usually I never leave before 7. And last week I had to stay twice till 10 o'clock, 2 nights in a row to finish those visuals that Ian didn't get finished. So that's basically how hard I'm working at the moment.
Yeah, okay. Hours have gone up.
So I'm feeling really frustrated that I'm having to stay so late and I'm not getting home in time to see my son, see Josh, because he's only little and he's off to bed before I get back, and I'm really sad. But I'm just.
How old is she now, Josh?
He.
Oh, right.
My son.
Right, these names I get.
Yeah, he's 2.
He's 2 now. Wow.
He's 2, and
time flies, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like I hardly see him. That makes me sad. And I'm also, you probably noticed, I mean, I'm putting on a bit of weight. Didn't want to say. I'm supposed to be training for the marathon that you haven't sponsored me.
Tim, the link didn't work. I tried twice. The link didn't work. Okay.
I'll forward it to you again. But I'm just annoyed, really, at the way things are panning out. So what I'm thinking is that.
Where's this going?
Well,
where's this going?
I'm just thinking aloud, really.
Okay.
That it's great that we've got so much work,
yeah,
and that we've got all these potential new clients. We've got a really good team.
Yeah.
Everyone's really keen to learn.
Top team. Handpicked them.
But what's not working for me is the fact that you just seem to underestimate how long tasks will take. I don't think you're being realistic enough about the amount of work that's coming in. So what I need you to do is involve me more in the planning of the decisions that are made during the week. So, for example, if we could meet every Monday morning, maybe 10 o'clock, we could go through the schedule for the week, and we could agree a timetable between us.
Monday's when I always deal with all the stuff I didn't deal with the week before.
Yeah, well, that's the point. That's the point. Stuff's not getting finished in time. If you follow this suggestion of mine, you'll probably find that things will be finished
every
on time.
Monday?
Yes.
Every Monday?
Yes.
10 o'clock?
Well, at a time that's convenient to you, I would like to have a meeting with you to schedule our work for the week so that we can agree a timetable. I can plan my diary, and if you need me to stay late one evening, could you please give me 24 hours notice?
Mondays at 10. Yeah. 24 hours notice.
Just so that I can, arrange my plans and let my family know. How does that sound?
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
Thank you.
You're going back to work?
Back to my work.
No, let's...